Hey there, my name's Jeff Fritz, and I'm back with another Ask a Developer video, and this time I'm here with Eric Guzman. Eric, it's great to see you.
Hey.
What makes that piece of content, that blog, that how-to, what makes that appear more developer-friendly for you?
I guess the first thing is just coding examples, right? Like and clear, concise, like not snippets, like actual, like you can show snippets, but then actually linking to, like a GitHub page or a gist or like Code Sandbox, one of those other like utilities that show examples, so you can actually see and play with it. That's what makes it very effective for myself as a programmer, and also I'm biased to this, but just plain language. Don't get too fancy with the way you're explaining it and using high level words. Just in plain English. Never assume that someone is of extremely technical mindset. Always assume that your audience is a beginner.
I really love having like samples. Like if there's a project I can download or there's a code snippet or something, I think I learn better when it's something I can follow along with like that.
Are just a really clean and minimal UI or something, like I said, that's easy and quick to parse. I think that like we're pretty inundated by a bunch of visual noise just day in and day out as developers, and that's really exhausting mentally.
Okay.
And I'm noticing that it also like kind of drains my willpower a little bit. So like it's really frustrating when you're looking something up and you drain all your willpower and you mentally exhaust yourself just trying to find the information. And now that you have the answer, you're like 20% of what your reserve was and you're trying to apply it, and it doesn't really work very well. So anything that's really clear and easy to kind of index mentally and find really is what I look for.
Yeah, so I think as I was saying previously, having it be in multiple mediums. So maybe it's a video, maybe it's some blog posts, maybe it's an audio, like maybe it's text. Like having multiple mediums is useful. And upon that, I want to like get it. I want the code, like the this like resources to be engaging and want me to continue further. So like if I say, oh, this is really interesting, I want to say what's next. Like maybe I want to do it. Maybe I want to use it with this project, or like, can I maybe use it this way? If it gives us resources to go further, like beyond, like maybe we're looking through a tutorial, and then maybe there's like other resources alongside that, that really gives you the opportunity to say, hey, this is something that's very interesting. I want to keep on going.
Developer friendly. I suppose like one of the things that I would see as developer friendly was, all right, so now I've tried it in a very like without having to install a bunch of stuff. Now that I'm like, all right, I'm ready to graduate from that first phase. How can I leverage this in something that I already use today? So an example might be like, all right, and I'm just pulling this out of thin air. Sure. All right, I've tried it right on the website in this interactive experience there. Now I'd like to take that and bring it into like my text editor, whether it's bringing it into VS Code or like bringing into, like dropping in some sort of like sample right into my GitHub repo or something like that, right? You captured my attention. I've paid the price of that 10-15 minutes.
Sure.
Now help me integrate your product into what I am already used to.
Well, thank you so much, Tyler. I really appreciate you joining us. This has been another Ask a Developer segment.